bad bitty hit her knee. Oh, the rare connection at the very beginning of the live stream. That's a new one. Yes, sir. That is definitely a new one. Do. Are we done here? Nope. Not even fucking close. Not even fucking close.
Fight.
Why would I think that would be the case? Silly streamer. Why would you think that'd be the case? Kappa? Is the hover pack worth? That is the question I need to answer before I hit 1K. I honestly truly feel in my heart of hearts it's chemical agents. And yet, deep inside my soul, I can hear it stringing to me, calling to me. Buy me, Carl, buy me. I give you movement speed in DR. I'm vitality infusion inside your stems. Buy me, buy me. Next month. Next month. Next month.
One shudders to envisage what
The world's revolving. My soul taking flight. My soul dying excruciatingly. Oh! Thoughts on the body slammer stud trend? Don't know what the hell that is. Don't know what the hell that is. If it's what I think it is, and I've been a fuckboy for a very long time in my life, I don't think I have an opinion. Getting my ass reamed wide open. Getting my ass reamed wide open. Really? Are you gonna make me do it? Are you gonna make me do it, Private Parts? Apparently he is, chat. He's going to make me have to look it up. Yeah, that definitely didn't do anything. Some madman on TikTok made a video saying it's body slam a stud today. It's obvious rage bait. What's the rage bait? All rage bait by design is supposed to get a reaction. What was the intended point of the reaction? What was the goal?
Calling down support weapon. Requesting backpack. Found something.
Requesting air support. Bug hive spotted. Prepare to exterminate.
Oh, well, look at that. $40 left.
Objective near your position.
Sending out an SOS. Sample collected. Rare sample collected.
Enemy tactical asset within threat range. Permanent hive structure destroyed.
That, children, is why you always stay prone when you're doing the objective. Because sometimes there's a stalker trying to booty blast
Sub-objective
you.
nearby.
And he's trying to get you in the ass.
Allied destroyer joining squadron, deploying Helldiver to combat zone.
Dropping package.
Reloading.
Package acquired. Tech pack inbound.
Rare sample collected.
Package acquired.
I hate the nose up bug. Oh my lord. That is the 10th time this week.
Dropping package. Package acquired. Calling in reinforcements. Dropping package.
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
Package acquired.
Helldiver reporting to the front.
Dropping package.
2 divers in the field towards the main objective. 2 divers in the field that ran instead towards the nearby and alternately fair sample drops. 1 diver accidentally dies because of the nose-up bug that still affects the de-escalator and the grenade launcher to this day. Other 2 divers run in the direction of the orbital.
Orbital inbound.
They are still there. Now they're moving. And the other one, more than likely because he does not have the tools to deal with it, is running for his life. Unfortunately, this moves targets out of the range of the orbital napalm. This is not a comment about shade, but instead a sign about decision-making.
How about a nice top? Heavy.
There's more than 1 Bile Titan. In fact, there are more than 4 elites on the field.
Close.
Objective located. South.
Good. I didn't burn. R2, run and dive. This, ladies and gentlemen, is yet against a unfortunate blaze of the de-escalator. Johan's was in the kitchen. That motherfucker did not burn it.
Engaging terminal.
SSD 3 of 4.
Got a sample. Marking location. South. Reloading. Bag's empty. Bag's empty.
Another one.
Throwing grenade.
Good work, 3-3.
Heavy. Southeast. Close.
I cannot shoot the de-escalator if you're that close to it, but it was close to death anyways.
Sending in an eagle.
4 divers in the field. 2 of them are dealing with the heavies. The other 2 are question mark, question mark, question mark.
Calling in reinforcements.
One,
Sending in an eagle.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Dive. Nope. We can't boost the mission if we don't have the SSD. Why, of course. Silly streamer. Of course they're not here. They're at the LiDAR station. Don't you know, Mr. Streamer, the LiDAR station is very important. We need to see where we're going on the map so we can't go anywhere without the SSD.
Sub-objective nearby.
Requesting air support. Requesting air support.
You back. I got the terminal. Package acquired.
Package in hand.
Dropping package. Package acquired.
Of course there's be a poucher wave in front of me. Why would you think there's mercy in a gloom shred, Carl? I hate Veld, I hate Veld, I hate Veld, I hate Veld.
Package acquired.
Of course there's no mercy.
Fire in the hole.
Dropping package.
Of course it would immediately open a bug breach, even though that's the first location we immediately moved from.
Sending in an eagle.
Of course I would die to 2 hits from the Predator Hunters jumping on top of me, and both of them would somehow both cut my legs. Of course the both of us would die because of that, because the other 2 divers are halfway across the map and the main objective hasn't been pushed yet.
Point me to the enemy.
These are not complaints, these are results of choices. Can we fix them? At least we died on top of each other. Friendship!
Mission at 30 minutes remaining.
Under democracy, it's not gay. Would you liberate me? I'd liberate me.
Sample.
To the generator. I see it.
Northwest. Close.
Reloading!
Under the tail plating.
Rare sample collected. Sample collected.
Dropping package. Requesting air support. Sending in an eagle.
Console's not moving.
Tac pack inbound.
What is reason? No call up.
Requesting air support.
Why is there no call up? Please do not tell me our mission is glitched. Straight out.
Allied destroyer leaving squadron.
Am I stupid? There must be a reason why this is not working. That would immensely suck if that mission is glitched.
Reloading! Mag's empty. Mag's empty. Not today!
I can't see a single reason why this is not able to be turned on.
Mag's empty.
Am I the only other diver that does not see the console blinking lights and is unable to interact with it? If so, it means it's glitched and we have to restart the mission over. And or abandon the mission.
Allied destroyer joining squadron. Deploying Helldiver to combat zone.
Ow.
Calling in reinforcements. Requesting sentry.
Requesting advanced referee. Backpack inbound.
I in fact cannot interact with it. I don't know what happened to cause that. I don't know of the solution. That's probably a hard reset.
Enemy.
Random bullshit, go! Nope. That's a hard reset. We're fucked. I don't know what happened. That's retarded as hell. Yo, Hans! Fix the game!
Always good to have another hero on board.
So stupid. So dumb. Hatred. Burning, seething rage.
Managed democracy calls for
Molding.
aid.
Molding.
Only
Eating.
you can
Seething.
answer, Helldiver.
Fine,
This
planet. We'll
operation
go
will
inside the
fuel
fucking city. How about that?
Mission coordinates locked.
Break missions on the goddamn peacekeeping of the planet. Let's go on the goddamn city.
Engaging orbital thruster. Orbit synchronized.
Roving Shriekers, my beloved. Blueberries, my beloved. Ion Storms, my behated.
Here.
Bum 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 bum.
Launch initiated.
I think the punchline is how absurd the concept is. Some studs reacted to this video saying all men want to do harm to women. Well, unfortunately, on TikTok, that's a shorthand answer. Everyone in this on TikTok assumes that men want to do harm to women because it is an application that is designed to drive women insane. Not women in general specifics. Hello, Buster. I just started. First mission had a bugged mission objective that did not allow us to turn on the console for a generator. So now we're in the city.
would turn this city into a conurbation of tyranny. Do not let them.
Watching sentry. Requesting sentry. How'd you like to taste all freedom? Requesting advanced weaponry. Requesting sentry.
I've said it once, I've tweeted it twice, I'll probably say it 1,000 times more in the future. I hate Veld, Foster. I hate Veld with a passing fucking rage. Good luck on your night shift. You really do be your own sentinels.
Calling in reinforcements.
The question is, what was behind me in order for that gun to flip around?
Democracy has landed. Down a sentry.
That one's my own fault. I stood too close to the arc tower.
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
Orbital inbound.
Down a sentry! Heavy, on my position. Requesting sentry!
I can't fire. B3's too close.
Requesting sentry! Calling down a sentry! Get some!
Their lives were
Get
in our
some! Throwing supply beacon! Requesting sentry! Reloading! Calling down a sentry!
Zappity zap zap. Zappity zap zap. Zappity zap zap.
Reloading!
Another step towards galactic liberation. You may extract when ready.
Got a sample!
This is Pelican 1. I have visual on the extraction zone.
Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Galunk, galunk.
Here!
Countdown initiated. Stand by for takeoff. Reinforcement budget depleted. Extraction complete. Pelican 1 begin.
An actually correct use of Salute Parade March. Yes!
You
Yes!
leave a more free
Yes.
city than you found.
No, Twitter users, I am not brain broken and cooked. I don't like Veld. I hate Veld with a burning passion. How bad is the planet really? I think you're just baby raging. I'm going to explain this to you very slowly. This game has been out for a year and some change. Some change is somewhere between the range of a year and 5 months and a year and 3 months. There have been 5 major updates. One of those updates was Escalation of Freedom, combined into Omens of Tyranny. Assuming that you're aware of the Galactic Board, the Second Intergalactic War required us to create the super colonies that were caused by the stable system. That's not the actual name of what the storyboard was, but it was a stable system deployed on planets inside of the area, which also include an effect on the Gloom Colony. I'm going to zoom out on this board for you. You see that entire zone covered in orange? That is the
Decide
Gloom.
upon which battleground you shall spread liberation.
You see this planet that says Predator Strain? That's the effect of the colony. It created pedophiles. That's a joke, but I'm not joking. The Predator Strain is a more upgraded form of the Predator Strain that already exists inside the bug. There are 2 strains of bugs. There is the Bile Strain There is the Predator strain. Anything that does not fit under these two designations is a normal standard faction member. The Predator strain will rape your legs.
The bugs are a plague. You are the venom.
Mission coordinates locked.
You can't run. If you are surprised, you are going to die. You will not be able to out-heal them. They will slash you faster than the stim can heal you. And assuming, and only if you're running medkit, will you survive long enough for that to matter. But it won't matter because you're being ambushed by 10 of them at a time, including the pouncers. The juveniles are dangerous. The adults are dangerous. The enemy asset strategy is dangerous, but the stalker's always been dangerous. A danger bug that punches you in the mouth and pushes you away from your stratagems and from safety. But roving hordes of unseen stealth predators that unironically hunt you like the predator. And then they fucking put an arrow in your goddamn knee. And then they fucking kill you. In 2 seconds. You watched on that mission where we had to abandon on the planet because the mission failed, that there was 2 juveniles, 2 pouncers. Both of them leapt at me. 3 attacks, that's all it took. Granted, I'm wearing light armor. It would not change if I was wearing heavy armor. I'd survive for 2 more hits and I'd still die. You either ambush them and bushwhack them, or they bushwhack you. I don't like Veld, because it's always a gloom planet. First in the lineup, last to fall. Last to be reinforced, and first to go down. Every time, all the time. There's no in between.
Hellpod launch initiated.
As a reinforcement diver, I have had to salvage no less than 1,200 missions, where a Veld mission has gone sideways when we are on a major order inside of the Terminated faction. The majority of my deaths are to Gloom, because it is that bullshit. And it's all because of good old Greg. That's not the name of the designer who did it. But we're all aware of Joel, the game master of the board, and we're all aware of Johans, the original, well, technically, yeah, Johans / Piles, the original CEO who moved to creative to salvage the game and make it playable. Greg is the name of the designer who's responsible for making the Gloom. Several of you inside of Twitter are very aware of when the game was called that, right? The in-shitification of Helldivers, when all of you decided to stop playing because Sony locked the game? Yes? Yeah. That's great. Greg thought the game should be balanced around having absolutely very little choices and also very little defenses. That was one of his last changes before Johans took over, around the time of the Medal of Omens of Tyranny. Twice I've been domed by that turret. Why did we drop the resupplies when we just got here? You think somebody didn't realize that I have ammo supply backpack? I can't cover the firing line because these turrets are literally everywhere in the way.
Democracy delivered.
Follow me!
To me, my blueberries!
Enemy elite. South, 50 meters.
Requesting sentry!
Oh, that's a pull.
Bug, southeast.
Reloading!
Requesting orbital strike!
I don't believe that. I think that's bullshit, lol.
Calling down a sentry!
I mean, you can believe your lying eyes. You can also take my word for it. You can also look at the updates. You can also look at the VODs. You can also look at the reviews. This is not a very liked time in the history of Helldivers. It is not fun getting ass raped. How does the meme go? This is supposed to be an RPG game. Who am I role-playing? The fucking victim? Getting victimized by the bugs is usually the fault of being swarmed. Usually that's your own fault. It is not your fault with the predators. It requires a specific kind of preparation and a certain kind of seriousness. And most players do not have it. They just don't.
Requesting air support. Reinforcing.
Their lives were in our hands.
Be very careful when you do that. That is the sound of us being surrounded.
Calling down supply. Calling in orbital strike.
Step 1. Activate terminal. Oh, is this another one of those bugs where it's deactivated because we can't actually get line of sight to the console? I believe it is. So unless somebody knows a way to get that to be cleared off the console, we're not being able to get the slide our station done. Very nice, Helldivers. Very, very, very nice. Very nice, Helldivers. So with bugs like that in the game, because that's a generation bug of a procedural generator, you notice certain things that repeat themselves. The most repeatable thing that I could be able to tell you and show you by example is the fact that things that fuck up and they fuck up badly.
Sending in an eagle.
One of those things that is consistent is the fact that you will get yourself blown the fuck out when you are trying to do anything around the predator strain.
Supplies.
On a scale of 1 to 10, they are not on the scale because they define the scale. Congratulations, Z4, you've won a cookie. In your time.
Found something.
Permanent hive structure destroyed.
Supplies.
Democracy delivered.
Bag's empty. Requesting orbital. Lost defense for clarity. How'd you like this? Calling down a support weapon.
Terminate outpost purged.
Eat this!
Objective critical stratagem no longer available.
Sending in an eagle! Requesting sentry! Have a taste of democracy! Reloading! New mag!
Mission at 30 minutes remaining.
Marking location, west. Cancel that. Thank you. Reloading!
Objective
It would be
critical
really
stratagem
nice if
available.
when we come to a mission objective that we need to be on top of that isn't optional and is mandatory, like the Hive,
Objective
that
critical
we have
stratagem no longer
the
available.
necessary reloads from the resupply. Because they are currently scattered in places that aren't here at the drill. These are not complaints, they are merely suggestions.
Requesting orbital strike! Reloading! Requesting sentry! Mag's empty! Calling in orbital strike! Tagging map, east, 200 meters. Heavy, southeast, 50 meters. Cancel that.
How is one clip doing almost 2/3 of your bar? Hey, well, remember when the person who decided to have a clever name that basically spells out fuck N-word decided to say, nah, bro's coping, bro's coping? And then he said, I don't have any experience with the game. I was just told that the game is super easy. Yeah, it turns out that the streamer that has a year and 5 months of effort and experience knows what the hell they're talking about. Who knew?
Throwing supply beacon.
Liberty dispensed.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, I took a long dive, which means I was on the ground too long to hit stems. Can we please do the mission objective?
Reinforcing.
I'm literally holding down this hive drill point because I can't start it until you're here. Because if I start it before you're here, it will get broken.
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
You did literally every objective on the way to the objective instead of getting to the main objective. Far be it beyond me to say how much I would think it would take people inside of a lobby to be able to do a mission. But, however long you were doing it, you did it long enough for me to have to hold there for long enough to die after almost locking it down myself alone.
Say hello to your
And
mom.
that guy's on the other side of the planet taking on the other drill.
Throwing grenades. New mag. Calling down a sentry.
Starting drill.
Engaging terminal.
God damn it, it was a little bit too close.
Calling in reinforcements.
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
Point me to the enemy. Calling down a sentry.
Pain.
I got the terminal.
Suffering.
Requesting air support.
Ow. That was too close.
Reinforcing.
Couldn't move close, couldn't move further away because of the turret placement. Couldn't move on the other side because of the turret placement. What does this tell you, Carl?
Democracy.
Turret's too fucking close.
Heavy west. Close.
Yeah, you see that wave that's currently chasing D3? That's why nobody likes Veld. Blueberries, my beloved.
Follow me. Requesting sentry.
Well, that's a very nice way to get stuck. No one's fault but my own.
Enemy sighted. Prepare to engage.
Pain.
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
Oh, the silly things that happen when you try to get high ground. Now for the fun part where we run all the way across the map. Signs of a sport charger.
Heavy. North. Close. Mag's empty. Requesting air support.
Oh, that closed that one. Of course he'd call a breach right behind my head. Silly Carl.
Calling down a sentry. Requesting sentry. Calling down a sentry. Reloading. Heavy. North. Close. Bag's empty. Heavy. North. 50 meters. I got the terminal.
Although, to that player's credit, he actually soloed this payload by himself. That is 100% his
Has
effort.
prevailed. Now head to the extraction point.
Wanna see if I meet Siamese? Wanna see if they getting Twitter? No.
New mag.
Blue light, blue light, blue light, blue light. I hear you, Mr. Bile Titan, but I want nothing to do with you.
South. Calling down a sentry. Mag's empty. Calling down supplies. Sending in an eagle. to taste of freedom! Calling in extraction.
Extraction shuttle inbound.
New mag.
Fuck. That, ladies and gentlemen, is why whenever there is a de-escalator, you always make sure to let the de-escalator do its second run before stepping up for the flamethrower kill. The follow-up was correct, the timing was off. The word of the day is tempo.
T-minus 1 minute.
Reloading. Mag's empty. Calling in reinforcements. Mag's empty.
Coordinates. Allied destroyer has left the squadron.
Was that lag out?
Pelican 1 landing sequence initiated.
That had to have been lag out. It had to have been me, not them. Nothing stopped moving for me. And I did not touch a button.
Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
That was weird.
Another sweeping victory for Super Earth.
Dijo mi sueño de que esta man is a vaca. He's a vaca. Cause the man is a vaca. Itchy, 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 itchy. Womp 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 womp. Womp womp womp. Big and gay, but I wanna win out. Big and gray. When you find them doing what they do, and they just try to play.
Allied destroyer has joined squadron.
Big and gay, ba-ba-da-ba-da. Big and gay. Bum 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 bum.
Now that is what I call a profitable use of resources.
Personal order complete. Still one left.
Mission coordinates locked.
Pod
Hellwatch
Pride.
Prime.
Honestly, the emote itself is probably worth more than the weapon itself. Charge up one hand explosive, medium armor penetrating. Truthfully, what could a player want more? Assuming that explosive means I can use it on a bug hole. But it probably doesn't. It probably doesn't. There's only one way to find out. There's only one way to find out. There's only one way. There's
Mission
only one way,
preparation
chat. Chat room, there's only one way to
Hellwatch
get
Prime.
it at. Where the got yacht. There's only one way. to really find it out. Here away with the dinners by the back hook with my inners. Feel the distance. Wom 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 wom. Wah 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 wah. Wom 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 wom
Let them come. Let them brawl. Let them face the insurmountable might of the Helldivers.
Sending out an SOS!
They must be fighting blueberries.
Objective near your position. Allied destroyer joining squadron, deploying Helldiver.
Got a sample! Dropping item. Calling down a support weapon!
Sending down support weapon.
Inbound. Support weapon.
Beyond planet.
Objective complete.
Avoid combat for the first two objectives.
Bug outpost spotted.
Other
Prepare
divers
to
drop on
exterminate.
planet. Immediate fights. What does this tell
Allied
me, chat?
destroyer joining squadron, deploying Helldiver.
Dropping a pin.
Main objective near your position.
Calling in orbital strike. I got the terminal. Engaging terminal! Requesting sentry! Calling down a sentry! Requesting sentry! Reinforcing! Requesting air support! Reinforcing!
That should have been my death. I didn't see them coming.
Terminate outpost purged.
Sending in an eagle!
Tagging map. Northwest, 200 meters.
Requesting orbital strike!
It'd be really nice if we could get on the main objective, considering X3 is not even on the side of the map that's nearest the objective. No pressure, of course.
Sentry!
Yeah.
Calling down a sentry.
Mag's empty! Buckhole!
Outpost cleared.
Tagging map. West. 100 meters. Calling down a sentry!
Sending down sentry.
Requesting sentry! Dropping a hit.
And my sentries are fucked because I'm still here alone.
Objective located.
Now T2 is here.
Mission map updated.
Mag's empty.
Dropping a pin. Southwest.
That is what it looks like when a person is
So,
moving.
sorry. I have crazy build. Not cooperative friendly.
Mag's empty.
Okay.
Calling down.
It's 100% electric.
Requesting air support.
I've played this game enough, I know that everything's viable. care more about it getting used.
Liberty dispensed.
Requesting sentry.
Calling down a sentry.
Always the legs. It's always the fucking legs.
Bug. Southwest.
That's weird. And using a bullet, so I didn't get my reload.
Mag's empty. Requesting sentry. Requesting sentry.
Latitudinal.
Dropping a pin. South. 100 meters.
Sending in an eagle. Requesting advanced weaponry.
Outpost destroyed.
Have a taste of democracy.
Tagging map. Southeast. 100 meters.
Main objective near your position. Objective completed.
Mag's empty.
Bleed out. Or you can put more shells in them to confirm the kill. And then shoot me in the face for some odd reason? Question mark? We're going to chalk it up as they forgot that that shotgun has spread, and they shot at the bug underneath me on the platform instead of letting me kill it myself since I was protected and covered, and just shot my face off with the lightning. Mistakes can happen, chat.
Requesting air support.
Reinforcing.
Allied destroyer has left the squadron.
You man.
That's definitely a reaction.
Calling down a sentry. Calling down a sentry. Requesting sentry.
then decimated by a blitzer bomb.
Calling in orbital strike
Certainly, they did not try to use that to destroy a Bile Titan.
for prosperity.
Orbital inbound. Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
Boom.
Point me to the enemy.
Cough.
Allied destroyer joining squadron. Deploying Helldiver.
See, the fun part about that death is that I reloaded, cartoonishly turned around, and there they were.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Hell done.
Because I could have swore I threw that ball right in front of there. So where did those boxes go? Were they concerned by a single diver?
Democracy has
Mission
been
priority
well
logic
delivered.
says it must have been.
May your extraction be swift.
Tagging location.
Otherwise, I don't know where they went. Okay, time to go home.
Requesting orbital strike.
Electricity. The same vial that I left here when I collected these from the platform, untouched throughout the entire mission.
Calling down a sentry.
Never mind the look on my face, chat.
Requesting sentry. Calling down a sentry. Requesting sentry.
Deploying sentry.
Sending in an eagle. Requesting air support. Hold position.
Extraction request confirmed. Shuttle inbound.
Requesting sentry. How'd you like to chase all freedom? Enemy northwest. Requesting tac pack. Reloading. Requesting sentry. Heavy. North. Fire in the hole.
ETA T-minus 1 minute, 30 seconds.
Heavy. Northwest. Engaging. Mag's empty. Reloading. Mag's empty.
Lead out.
Never mind. Calling in orbital strike.
No, that is an napalm brush. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum.
ETA T-minus 30 seconds. ETA T-minus 20 seconds. ETA T-minus 10 seconds. Clear landing zone. This is Pelican 1. I have visual on the extraction zone.
I need stim! Calling down a sentry! Requesting air support! Mag's empty! Requesting sentry! Requesting air support! Marking extraction point. Requesting orbital strike!
Countdown initiated. Stand by for takeoff. Reinforcement budget depleted. Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Today you've carved another foothold in the long climb to liberty.
I hate Veld, Lord. I hate Veld. I really fucking hate Veld. Never gets better. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, wah, wah. Wah.
Another victory for the Terminate Scourge. Welcome aboard,
Defender level
Helldiver.
24
We can
out
never
of
have too many
55.
Allied destroyer has left.
From magazine. Fuck all your ergonomics. Certainly time to dot site doesn't actually change anything. Weapons more or less done.
Allied destroyer has left squadron.
Do I want the weapon or do I want the pose? Do I want the weapon or do I want the pose? I would like the pose. Cosmetic, cosmetic. Cosmetic. Cosmetic, 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 cosmetic. Weapon it is. Alright, let's test this bitch. On the way we're hit, on the sun, we yet, on the sea yet, on the theme yet, on the days. You know. Beep, 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 beep.
A successful upper?
Boom. We. Okay.
History will remember your deeds this day.
Deploying equipment package.
I found something.
Arc thrower. Ooh, an arc thrower.
There's something here.
A hell bomb.
Dropping a pin.
Truthfully, I should just start taking fast recon. And I'm so addicted to the jump. Will I be any less addicted once I have borderline freedom? Probably not.
I found something.
Yep, I definitely need to start taking the recon vehicle. Slow trekking across the planet with a jump back upon my back. Jumping around because I wanna get this bomb done. Because I wanna go do something else with my time. Jump pack. Certainly I don't drown. Certainly not.
There's something here. I found something. Deploying SOS beacon.
One of these days, they will give us a tool that allows us up them by ourselves. At minimum, it would take an additional stratagem slot.
There's something here.
Really? The target is directly in front of me. What was blocking the arc?
Have a taste of democracy.
One object. Close enough to the target to somehow block that shot. I refuse to believe it. Unfortunate.
Choose where to join your fellows in righteous liberation. Victory of this operation has eluded our grasp, but our resolve remains firm.
Initiating FTL jump to the Sliff system.
I just want a mission that has simple objectives that are easy to clear.
Hellpod launch
Do you like
initiated.
my car? Would you like to see in my car? Gas, gas, gas. Step on the gas.
found something.
Deploying equipment package.
There's something here.
Now.
Found something!
Can't see where I'm going, can't see where I'm going, can't see where I'm going, and I'm tipped. And I'm tipped. Melee. Nope. Nope. Okay. Test number 1. Can you open a case? No. Ooh, it catching on fire. Ooh, it exploding. Ooh, it exploding. More importantly, it's a fucking case. Ew. Disgusting.
Permanent hive structure destroyed.
Bug hive, spotted!
Off nuts. Test number 2. Can you close the bug hole? Nope.
Terminate outpost purged.
So, literally worse than the grenade pistol in my fucking handbook. Not looking good for you, item. Test number 3. Can you close the side objectives such as illegal broadcast?
Main objective nearby.
Nope.
Another step towards galactic liberation. You may extract
It does not have demolition force worth a damn. It does not have demolition force worth a damn. It doesn't have demolition force worth a damn. It sucks donkey cock. It sucks giant in doggy dick. It sucks giant doggy dick. It sucks giant doggy dick. It sucks massive balls. Massive balls.
Extraction is available. Terminate outpost purged.
2 minutes. No. 3 minutes.
For prosperity! How'd you like the taste of freedom? Freedom!
Two shots. You. Single shot.
Outpost cleared.
Pain. I've got chills all over my body. And I'm gasping for fucking air. So, you can't close the bug hole? It doesn't have enough demolition force to be able to destroy a unique side objective.
Have a taste of democracy!
It is at least, at minimum,
Bug hive spotted!
that my brain is showing me. You said kill shot.
Outpost destroyed.
There's 7 shots inside of a magazine. 7 times 6, 36. Or am I a liar? That might be bad math, chat. I might not know my multiplication tables. No, I don't. It's 42. My brain was thinking 7 times 5, which is 35. I was thinking 1 less. Kappa.
I found something.
Casher you up, 2 shots patrol. Might just take your daddy home. Vent, 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 no vent. Really? No vent? Nope, I'm just blind. Second test. Nope. It cannot open. But imagine if it had the last ones I needed.
Mission at 30 minutes remaining.
Tagging map.
And flipped. And flipped. And back up again. Why do you accelerate so goddamn hard?
You may proceed to extraction when ready.
This car has zero handling, no traction.
Found something!
Magic bullet. Yay! And route check. Wah 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 wah. Click. I have to buy out the first page in order to get to 2 and 3. And the dog's last. Honestly, that seems really gay. Okay. Hard part done. Yay. Woo. Ah, fuck me running.
Can't forget to check up on shuttle movements.
Make a fist with your gun-wielding hand. Clench it. Now hold your fist up in the Helldiver salute.
Alright.
This fist is holding
Helldivers to wiki.
as hard as you can, or as long as your body can manage.
Class 5 Loyalist. Functioning effectively as a sidearm equivalent to Purifier. Distinguished for its lowest damage and lower ammo capacity. Like Purifier, charged up to higher damage and moderate class explosives are tap fired to rapidly deliver low damage bolts. Unlike the Purifier, Loyalist for explosion, therefore charged explosions penetrate medium armor, where direct plasma can only penetrate light armor. Due to its innate splash damage, even on uncharged shot, it proves to be a poor emergency self-defense weapon, but it's a powerful tool for bombarding enemies at a medium range. Especially risky to use Loyalist fully charged blast against offensive enemies that manage to cap a Helldiver off guard, such as hunters, pouncers, and especially stalkers, since the explosion can cause self-damage when fired at close-range combatants. The explosion from a fully charged shot staggers and greatly pushes back enemies, such as boot commanders and scout striders. Use this to maintain distance and safely follow up with more blasts. Both the charged bolt and the explosion deal high amounts of damage to dual enemy parts, even relative to main primary weapons, especially useful against charge buffs and tank events. Because the Loyalist is a one-handed weapon, shots can be charged from the hip while maintaining full walking speed. One notable quirk with the Loyalist third-person aim mode is that the reticle is an inaccurate representation of the shoot. The actual shot will shoot slightly to the left in actuality. This can be nullified by using first-person aiming. That's ass. And chemical agents, G4 gas, sterilizer, dog breath, D4 gas. 3 damage explosion, 25 DPS gas penetration, anti-tank 2. Generates cloud of gas. Effective at blinding and slowing organic and inorganic enemies. To acquire the gas, blah 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 blah. The gas grenade is similar to the 3 to 23 stun, since the gas applies a crowd controlling effect to enemies, causing them to take damage over time. Whose track at Helldivers move aimlessly and attack blindly. Compared to the stunning grenade, which completely stops enemies in place, G4 gas deals low damage over time and greatly reduces enemies' combat effectiveness. Although their blind and frantic attacks are still hazardous. E4 gas applies the same effect as orbital gas strike and TX1 sterilizer. It is not possible to stack multiple gas clouds to do more damage, but enemies can be immolated and gassed at the same time. The explosion of gas grenade has enough demolition force to demolish bug holes, automatons, factories, and eliminate warp ships. The demolition force is also enough to open special loot crate cargo containers at minor points of interest and demolish lightning spires. It was a patch change from .002. Okay. Sterilizer. 30% DPS.
Drive calibration complete.
Anti-tank 1. Sterilizer functions the same as a flamethrower, spewing out toxic gas that slows and confuses enemies. Gas expelled from sterilizer has DPS and durable DPS of 25, lingering for .25, 1/4 of a second, and cannot stick to surfaces, unlike flames and napalm. Unlike the flamethrower, sterilizer does not have a firing delay due to the lack of a pilot light. Enemies under the effects of caustic gas are slowed by 25% and become confused, causing them to run in different directions while uncontrollably attacking anything nearby, potentially hitting their own allies. With low DPS and strong confusing effect, the sterilizer is a purely crowd-controlling tool, best used in short bursts. It's quickly spraying gas to inflict the effect and changing to another weapon to finish off the slowed and confused enemy. Diving directly backwards while shooting the sterilizer will deal damage to the Helldiver due to the legs passing in front of the nozzle. This damage can be reduced by equipping armors with the advanced filtration passive. It never stops being shit. All flamethrower type weapons just get fucking nerfed into the ground by the fact that you still have to dive out of the way of enemies, and there is no control unless you're able to control your backwards walking speed. Dog breath. Also anti-tank. Dog breath optimized for CQC with the engagement distance of 20 meters. Dog breath, particularly a brawler drone, closing in on within 1 meter to each targetable non-safe unit, which is currently not affected by the confusion-inducing caustic poison gas effect. Dog breath begins spraying within 5 meters of the target. While dog breath has only 2/3 of engagement initiation range compared to the other guard dogs, which is 20 to 30 meters. Dog breath has no problems locking onto enemies, which are within 5 meters of Helldiver operators, whereas the rest of the dogs must obtain exact precision before engaging. Also, significantly lower chance of the operator ending up in the crossfire to the dog breath physically moving next to the engagement target units. While dog breath itself won't inflict instantaneous damage, the caustic gas effect is high enough armor pen to affect and damage all units in the game, an advantage other guard dogs lack, except for the occasional fire burn effect that the rover can inflict. Although structures cannot gain status effects, dog breath is capable of destroying sentient structures, such as a mortar emplacement, while continuously dousing them with the gas damage. However, gas damage lacks demolition force, making dog breath incapable of demolishing even the most fragile structures, such as ammo stockpiles and explosive barrels. However, unlike other guard dog stratagems, other than generally hovering stationary above the right soldier of the Helldiver operating dog breath attempts to move over to right hostile enemies, with dog breath essentially doing CQC and significantly lower damage as the Laz rover. The dog breath is an ideal support backpack for any Helldiver that wishes not to accidentally harm their teammates. Unlike other guard dogs, dog breath won't change its current canister when manually recalled. Each of the active canisters will be completely depleted in order to reload with a full tank. The main benefit of that guard dog is because it fires the targets automatically regardless of the player's actions, dispatching even when the player is sprinting, making it very useful in scenarios where the player has to escape and air cannot afford to slow down to shoot at enemies. Guard dog can also be used to clear targets behind cover, especially ones behind elevated walls, with the guard dog stratagems being incapable of taking down targets situated in extreme elevated differences, such as right above or below, due to them being armed with a fixed non-gimbaled gun and being utilized downward quad-propellant rocket engines to hover. leading to the maximal operational vertical angle being approximately 45 degrees. Once a guard dog locks on first target, it will not disengage to switch targets until there are several seconds of line of sight loss or guard dog has completed its objective, be it destruction or other main function, leading to a guard dog keeping aim but not suppressing their initial target beyond engagement distance, engagement out of reach, or block line of sight. Only initiate engagement with alerted hostile targets. Guard dog is considered a separate entity from their Helldiver operative, not gaining scout armor passive while being actively out of the backpack. Hostiles will spot and get alerted by guard dog itself if the scout diver carrying the backpack. Although hostiles don't generally target specifically the guard dog itself, it can be rendered temporarily inoperable by stray bullets or explosions. Observable by guard dog docking to the backpack, splitting sparks until the repair process has been completed for approximately 10 seconds. So, this is the item to use in CQC so that you do not get fucked. Wonderful. They had the toggle in 1.001, and they improved its capabilities in 002. Reworked to increase effectiveness, and it remains directly distinct, focusing on unique gas-based mechanics. Now focusing to preserve ammo by only prioritizing enemies unaffected by gas effect. Once an enemy is affected by gas, the drone will move on and select another target unaffected. Targeting logic has been reworked to prevent the drone from moving too far. Origin of targeting will be a Helldiver position rather than the drone itself. Targeting range is increased from 10 to 20 meters. Duration of the gas effect from the spray weapons have increased from 6 to 10 seconds. And the drones not returning to the backpack correctly have been fixed from patch last. Seems fine to me. Alright. Done here. Cosmetics here. Cosmetics here. Pack here. Armor here. Okay. So how many does that leave? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with the incoming war bond. Advanced filtration, advanced filtration, advanced filtration. Medium heavy. Inflammable. Medium and heavy. Engineering kit on a heavy. That's honestly good enough by itself. I did not mean to right click. Extra padding, engineering kit. Another heavy armor for grenades. Medkit, engineering kit. We all have too many of the lights. We honestly really need heavies that we can purchase directly from the bombs and not from the superstore. Servo assisted. Oh, that is another medium. The Breaker. Double extra padding. Okay. Helmets that I never bought. Exterminator on the fortified. The Juggernaut that I did buy. Very standard. Alright. That's enough. I have done my time, I've done my sentence, and I don't want to be on Velvet anymore. I'm taking a nap, and when I get back up, I am going to do my thing. See you soon.